Russian warplane accidentally fires into a city in Ukraine. 2 Malaysians successfully transferred to safety in the Sudan conflict. And community leaders are not political assets. Those are the headlines for tonight. You're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, and you're watching TVS Nightline. Three people were badly injured when a Russian Sukhoi 34 supersonic warplane accidentally fired a weapon into the city of Belgorod near Ukraine late on April 20th, causing an explosion. A video recorded by a civilian showed piles of concrete on the street, several damaged cars, a building with broken windows, and one shot showed what appeared to be a car upside down on the roof of a store.
Belgorod Region Governor Vyacheslav Glaskov announced a state of emergency overnight and said there was a crater measuring 20 meters across one of the main streets.
Пострадало. Один человек отказался от госпитализации. Одному жителю поставили диагноз закрытая черепно-мозговая травма, сотрясение мозга. Жизни ничего не угрожает, вся необходимая помощь оказывается. И одной пожилой женщине стало плохо, очень поднялось давление, и она была госпитализирована. Сейчас находится под наблюдением врачей. Слава Богу, что нет.
Local media cited the Russian Defense Ministry as saying that a Su-34 supersonic fighter bomber jet had accidentally discharged ammunition. However, it did not say what kind of weapon was involved. The Belgorod region is one of several parts of southern Russia where targets such as fuel and ammunition stores have been rocked by explosions since the start of what Moscow calls its special military operation in Ukraine on February 24, 2022.
2 Malaysians who were in Sudan have been moved to a safe location. Foreign Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Zamri Abdul Kadir said the operation was a preparatory step by the Malaysian Embassy in Khartoum, Sudan, to gather Malaysians in a safe location for the evacuation process out of the country.
Zamri said that although the operation was extremely high risk, it had to be carried out to ensure the safety of Malaysians who needed help. The situation in Sudan, especially in most locations in Khartoum, is getting worse all the time, with the fighting between the Sudanese Armed Forces (SAF) and the Rapid Support Forces (RSF). Commenting further, Zamri said the situation in Sudan is very complex and frequently changing, with both warring parties still fighting. He said that the ceasefire that has been proposed several times by the United Nations (UN), the African Union (AU), and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation (OIC), and the United States has not been observed by the warring parties.
Community leaders have the responsibility to fulfill their duties with dedication and without being swayed by politics. Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Datuk Sri Tiong emphasized that they should serve the public, not their political affiliates.
Tiong, who is also the Member of Parliament for Bintulu, had found that several community leaders were using the service centres of representatives in their area for personal gain. This has led to suspicions among the public that these leaders are being used as party assets. Tiong said that those involved should follow procedures, including community leaders having to attend the district office to serve instead of sitting at the service centre without any reason. As a sixth-term Member of Parliament for Bintulu, Tiong expressed his dissatisfaction with the misuse of appointments for community leaders, which has become an unhealthy culture that is overly politicized. Therefore, he will ensure that community leaders can carry out their services well, and at the same time, the authorities involved need to increase or decrease the number of community leaders based on the current population size of their respective areas.
The Agriculture Department will need to truly understand the needs of farmers and find the best way to assist them, which includes helping to market their products. Minister of Food, Industry, Commodities and Regional Development of Sarawak, Datuk Sri Dr. Stephen Rundi Utom said the Agriculture Department would need to fine-tune the basic necessities for farmers before proceeding to implement the relevant projects.
The Farming Community Outreach Program, or AgriCopt, would need to play a role in improving farmers' social economics.
Jadi dia tu AgriCopt tu anang yang melepas patuk di tangga aja. Anang yang window dressing aja. Laban lebuh yang datang itu nemu tu kita itu kai banyak genius nemu sari ulu le gagak lah. Kita mesti nyetir akhirnya belama bertanya belama. Jadi kita hari Jabatan Pertanian. Ana mikir ke utai ke patut de gagak orang. Kita nanya nama utai ke kak de gagak oleh de gagak orang dia nyak ke maju kita. Can I repeat? Kita ana mikir ke utai ke patut de gagak orang dia. Utai kendang udah gagak orang dia, nada berjaya, nada temu kini-kini.
He said this when officiating the 2023 AgriCopt Series 13 program at Rumah Jawang Mat in Sabau on Thursday.
So, AgriCopt tu mesti menyampaikan that sort of message. Kami kita, ibu, ayah, nanya kita nama, saya selalu kita tang nada apa-apa. Nada mai kita kini-kini. Oh, kami nanam tu sana tu. Nama masalah kita. Udah kami nanam, udah bisa tanah boleh jual. You fill in the blank. Ya nak boleh jual, kita ingat cara yang boleh jual. Ya nak boleh nanam mana, kita ingat cara yang boleh nanam mana. Boleh ngasih ke mayu okey.
He added the Farming Community Outreach Program, or AgriCopt, aims at facilitating and addressing issues related to farmers.
New approaches are needed in order to have an alluring effect on younger voters to continue supporting the current government under Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS. As such, Progressive Democratic Party PDP, a component party in the ruling coalition, aims to register 5,000 new members by 2025, reinforcing the party's presence in the upcoming state election.
So we need a different approach to approach them, how we want to make them to continue to support the government of the day. The government of the day, I mean, for the newcomers state election is the government of BPM. And PDP being the mercenaries that we are here as what we call the party that representing GPS, we have to work together with other component parties. And
He said this when met by reporters after chairing the annual general meeting of PDP Tasik Biru branch in Bau on Thursday. The branch currently has 3,224 members compared to 3,500 previously. Therefore, Henry targets that the number will increase in the next 2 years.
5,000 target in 1 or 2 years' time for this term. So every cawangan, every what we call branches, every branch have to recruit more members. We believe to achieve maybe 1,000 is achievable, but we cannot say 100% because nowadays people don't need to be in the organization to support you. They may stay out from the membership, but they still support you. It's the trend nowadays. Yeah.
Henry was re-elected as the chairman for the term 2023 to 2026. Meanwhile, the position of deputy chairman was entrusted to Councillor Paul Nohan, Secretary Janoster Toka, and Deputy Secretary Marta Daria Michael. In addition, Michael Willem was selected as the treasurer and his deputy, Councillor Wendy Ernest. Henry hopes that the new faces in the EXCO members will further strengthen the party.
Coming up right after the break, exciting Aidilfitri with TVS and Meriam Carpet Festival returns with a bang. Right here on TVS Nightline, stay tuned. Welcome back. Several traders, including butchers at the Larkin Central Public Market, are fleecing consumers by selling imported buffalo meat, imported mutton, and several other items above the ceiling prices set in conjunction with the Aidilfitri festival. This was disclosed by the Minister of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living (KPTN), Datuk Sri Salahuddin Ayub, who swooped down to the market on Friday.
Mungkin di sini faktor ramai warga asing yang berbelanja di sini dan di kawasan sepadan kita. Dan sebenarnya pada pagi ini saya pergi meninjau sendiri, melihat sendiri. Memang ada gerai-gerai yang menjual daging import kerbau yang tidak mengikut harga yang ditetapkan, skim harga maksimum. Sepatutnya mereka jual pada RM20, tapi saya dapati tadi mereka menjual dengan harga RM24. Itu satu kesalahan.
Commenting further, Salahuddin also said that there were also a few traders who still failed to display price tags on the goods sold, which is also an offence. As such, he has instructed KPTN enforcement officers to act swiftly to ensure that the rogue traders do not repeat the offence.
Kalau masih berulang-ulang, maka pegawai tidak akan berkompromi atas isu harga yang tidak mengikut harga maksimum dan juga tentang tanda harga yang telah kita peringatkan banyak kali.
He further added that the ministry will deal with the Larkin Central Public Market matter seriously, as it is a focus area for foreigners and this will be a problem for local residents who also shop there. Hari Raya Aidilfitri will be celebrated tomorrow, and with this year's festivity, TVS will present several exclusive lineups for your viewing pleasure at home. Not only heartwarming comedy movies and dramas, but TVS also offers magazine programs and documentaries.
On the first day of Aidilfitri, the local production telemovie Kambuh Raya will be aired. Famous actors such as Bel Ngasri and social media influencer Ryan Bakery will be among the cast of said telemovie. Not to forget television drama Fitrah Adam, episode Abang, starring new actors such as Azam Sari, Iza Zakaria, with Donna Simeon and Azlan Viralusi will also place at 4 p.m. On second day of Shawwal, viewers will be entertained with the love story of Mini, a telemovie about love triangle between Izzat, Aina, and Shamim. Following that, watch the story of Mail and Fuad, who dared to start a Suntong Tutok business that becomes a craze among the villagers, even though they have no experience in that business. Finally, anticipate the conclusion of Sewa Untuk Raya, starring Michelle Lugan, Haziq Fadullah, and Winnie Alfred, which tells the story of the Rian family who wants to bring a female friend that they end up renting a girl. And for those who are interested in documentaries, watch Nyatsai Adventures to every corner of the city to learn about the unique traditions of Aidilfitri in Sarawak. And then dive into the story behind the construction of a mosque in the Borneo Islands through the program Kubah Borneo. These are some of the programs that will be presented by TVS to brighten up this year's Aidilfitri celebration. To get more information about the entertainment industry, follow TVS Entertainment's social media page.
The Meriam Karbit Festival, a traditional celebration held in Pontianak, Kalimantan, is making a comeback after 2 years of silence due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The festival, which takes place every Aidilfitri, aims to preserve the local culture. The Meriam Karbit, an Asian tradition played by the local community, is an essential part of Aidilfitri celebrations in Pontianak. This game has been a part of the city's culture since 1771. Legend has it that the Meriam Karbit was originally sounded to protect against pirates and evil spirits. This year's Meriam Karbit festival in Pontianak is a welcome return, having been cancelled last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Unlike previous years, there are no limitations or community activity restrictions in place, allowing the community to freely witness the annual event. Harrison, the regional secretary of the West Kalimantan provincial government, officiated the festival on behalf of the governor of West Kalimantan. The meriam was simultaneously lighted on the Kapuas riverbanks, specifically at Geng Mohari Jin in the East Pontianak district on Thursday evening, April 20th.
Ya, jadi tentunya kita semua mendukung, masyarakat pasti juga mendukung Festival Meriam Karbit ini ya. Yang selama ini mungkin 2 tahun ini kita agak sepi karena pandemi. Ya. Sekarang mari kita ramaikan lagi Festival Meriam Karbit ini ya.
This year's Meriam Karbit Festival featured a total of 180 Meriam balok lighting up the night of Takbiran. Participants competed for a grand prize of 44 million rupiah in cash. To further enhance the festivity, Harrison expressed his hope that the next year's event will be listed in the Nusantara event calendar, allowing for direct support from the Indonesian government through the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy.
Sebenarnya pemerintah Kota Pontianak harus memasukkan Festival Meriam Karbit ini ke dalam event kalender nasional. Jadi dia dikampanyekan atau dipromosikan oleh Menteri Pariwisata ya. Jadi perlu tahun depan itu benar-benar disiapkan dan didaftarkan dalam event nasional.
The meriam is made of mabang or meranti wood, measuring 50 to 70 centimeters in diameter and 5 to 6 meters in length. Carbide fuel is used to ignite it and produce a deafening sound, which is amplified by the hole at the top of the meriam. A celebration will not be complete if it is not memorialized in photos or videos. Looking at the demands and sentiments, more and more photographers are offering such services in their studios, especially during the festive periods.
High-in-demand photography studios are providing customers with the best possible services. One such photographer, Arifin Husaini, said that the studio he is attached to promises a unique experience for customers alike.
Okey, bila bercakap pasal konsep tu, actually kami orang pun idea memang mendapat every year kami akan tukar konsep baru lah, especially untuk Raya, sebab actually kami memang fokus main target kami untuk studio memang time Raya lah. So untuk tahun tu kami orang bertukar, sebelum tu memang pakai dinding wainscoting for 2 years, cuma bertukar colour. Now kami orang bertukar ke konsep baru lah, since dah berpindah ke studio baru. So kami orang mula proper, kami mula dinding wainscoting, fluted wall. Okay, so kami orang milih colour yang memang dark colour sikit, okay, untuk kali tu, sebab kami orang nak cuba try konsep vintage classic.
Being in the field for 15 years, Iskandar Razak acknowledged the youth involvement in the industry expands the creativity and competitiveness.
Pandangan kami baguslah, saya sihat bah betul. Sebab si juga dapat kami orang ambil semua klien bah.
Another photography studio in Kuching discovers that a theme from Borneo is one of the originalities of the studio decor concept. Apart from that, providing the best facilities to customers is one of their priorities in catering to demands and needs.
Idea tu kami orang semua sekali memang dah plan olah tutup, tapi ada planning yang jadi terus jadi macam tu, yang macam ini lah lari dari plan awal untuk warga yang macam orang dah silap nak naik tangga apa semua yang pakai wheelchair macam lah. Laluan untuk wheelchair pun ada juga di depan kan. So saya dah nak angkat terus keluar dari kereta terus masuk tu sendiri.
For No Artira, she agrees at tailoring concepts and choices to meet the customer's demand.
Daripada Turkish style tu, kami orang ada buat lagi dekor, iaitu aesthetic decoration, and then yang the other one ball decoration. So selain daripada dekat situ, kita orang pun boleh bergambar dekat another set juga.
Meanwhile, another studio stay loyal to their classical concept, focusing more on its editing.
Si edit sebab kami orang confident gambar kami orang kacak di kamera. Sikit kelebihannya, tak orang boleh edit timpun gambar kita orang, ikut cita rasa kita orang pun tak orang bukan flawless, yang terpulang kita orang.